Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be reviewing the Hasbro Marvel Legends Ghost Rider from the 2014 Terrax Build-A-Figure wave. Now, this figure doesn't come with any accessories other than the Build-A-Figure part, which now that I think of it, I don't think he even came with that piece. I could have been wrong though. So without further ado, we can just get right into it. Starting off, oh, and I guess I should add one more thing. There is a Chase variant version of this figure that's got a golden paint scheme as opposed to the blue, like a gold fire, yellow fire paint scheme as opposed to the blue one here. But yeah, moving on. So starting off with the head, we've got this really cool flaming skull here. The blue's really cool here. I like it. You know, it's kind of oceany, but well, then again, it's also probably all the dust, you know, accumulating over the years. I've had this thing for a long time. The blue sort of tie-dye skull, just minus the gayness, I suppose. You know, it looks really well done. Really well done. You know, sculpt is really well done, much better than the ones with the jaw, because they buffed out the jaw so they could put the hinge in there. Moving on to the second best / also worst part of this figure, this giant sort of coats, jackets, heavy metal thing we got going on here. It's like a soft plastic, but it's so big, it takes up so much of the figure. I mean, it helps it stand out and pop out, and it's a really cool metal design, I will admit. It looks really fucking cool. You know, it's got some great shelf presence, but my god, is it fucking huge. A bit too huge, you know. Dudes, it's like one of those vests in Gears of War, just so big. But moving on, we've got some more. I mean, it's simple, but it's really good paint scheming. It's a lot like the 90s Venom minus the orange highlights. It's all blues and blacks here, and with some silvers. So, you know, got some detail here for the collar. Nice black neck. You know, nice buckles, and then you got some chains. You got some blue Flamaflex coming out of the shoulders here, and some absolutely Kino spikes, edge Kino spikes. You know, sort of trench coat-esque back. You know, moving on to the arms, which seem really tiny in comparison to the rest of the figure, to be honest. You got these kind of, I mean, they're decently sized, but they're really, like, skinny. Like, from this angle, they're not, but from this angle, they are. They're just kind of small. Little. But there is sculpting on them. You wouldn't be able to tell because it's an all-black piece, but, yeah, decent sculpting. You got some gauntlets here, really nicely done. You've got a grasping hand and a closed, almost trigger fist hand. Not that you're going to do anything with it. I mean, unless you put a gun in his hands or something, but moving on, there's just a regular abdomen shape here. So the piece here doesn't come off that easily. I've tried. Doesn't come off. Then we got this sort of separate piece. It's also a flexible plastic. It's pretty much just chains and a skirt. You know, you got these superhero thigh sculpt going on here, and then you've got these really cool, like, boot with these giant knee guards and this giant shin strap, some more spikes. Then you got this spiked boot part here. Really well done, really well done. For articulation, head is on a single ball joint, so it mostly looks swivels. It can tilt a fair decent amount. It can go pretty far down, not very far up. The arms are on just a regular pinball joint, so they go forward, back, not very far because of this here, but out to the side, and again, not very far because the shoulders here block it. We've got an absolutely Kino double-bended elbow joint. Beautiful. And then there's just a hinge and swivel at the wrists. The torso, there is a ab crunch here, so you can really pretty much get him to go all the way forward. You pretty much have him bow and then swivel side to side. The legs, oh god, the legs are on these awful ass joints. So word to the wise for anybody who wants to make action figures and whatnot. Never do this. Don't have the pins go up like this. Instead, what you want is for them to go like this in a T shape. Now, the reason why you want to do this is because when you have them just go up into the belly here, you have to swivel the ball around in order to get it to move forward. But guess what? You can't get it to move side to side then. So it's got to be in one mode or the other. Never good. Don't ever do this. That's bad. And this is another figure that sadly pays the price for that absolute mistake here. So yeah, if you get it in that, if you get it to go side to side like that, it goes like that. But if you get it forward to backwards, it goes like this. A absolutely beautiful double bend knee joint, and another hinge slash swivel at the boot, but a bit limited fairly. So all in all, what do I think? Well, I think it's a cool Kino design. Should have came with accessories, if I'm going to be honest, and the sort of pieces sort of hinder movement quite a bit. So articulation is quite a bit limited. Some of it, you know, is integrally flawed design. Some of it is just because they threw this stuff on him. You know, he just can't move. But I still like it. You know, I like Ghost Rider. I think he's a cool character. He's got a great visual design. So of course I love having this one on the shelf for its flaws. With that said, I don't know where you're going to be able to find this for cheap though. So if this does tickle your fancy, but yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.